Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ebony is rumored to have gone to meet Paropo with, a basket full of complaint over the things that Kabiesi has been doing, the way Kabiesi has been making them bring problems, the kind of problems that has been happening in the palace, that is Kabiesi that is fueling the problem. If Kabiesi had treated them differently and treated them equally, women will not be that desperate to be doing the kind of things that they are doing, causing so much problems. When she was going, she had thought that for some reason, Paropo was going to, pat her on the back and kind of support her. But she's not aware of the fact that Paropo himself is even tired. Tired of the fact that she is, conniving with her own family to bring a lot of problems to, the royal family. You see, this Queen Naomi's recent luxurious retreat to Morocco has once again stirred deep tension and unspoken rivalry among the women connected to the Ooni of Ife's palace. Okay, this time the trip, reportedly sponsored entirely by the Ooni of Ife himself, has ignited, a chain of events that expose hidden emotions and palace politics, culminating in a dramatic confrontation involving Ebony and the Ooni of Ife's father, Paropo. Okay, as we are hearing if the information is true. Okay, first, it's important to understand the timing of Queen Naomi's retreat. Naomi, of course, we are all aware what has been happening, that she has been on her own for a while now. Even though Kabiesi and Naomi had a very fine relationship, but to the very public, they are not together. Now, 10 days away from completing her final full moon ritual, a highly symbolic and spiritual process aimed at reinstating her as the number one queen of Ife. This ritual is not mainly ceremonial. In Yoruba tradition, such rites are powerful markers of royal restoration, positioning a queen back into the fullness of her honor and spiritual, place. As preparation for this final ritual were quickly taking shape, the Ooni, of course, for some reason, maybe just because he wants to please Queen Naomi, allow her to go on this trip, sponsoring her trip to Morocco, a luxury retreat that saw her traveling alongside none other than the highly respected, revered, Funke Felix Adeyomi, the trip which has, Adejumo, sorry, the trip which has initially meant to be private, soon became the talk of everywhere, including the palace. Now, while many in the palace accepted this development in silence, not everyone took it calmly. Ebony, of course, was particularly affected, as they are saying, she was so affected because of the fact that they said she asked Kabiesi for $5,000 to go to Dublin. Kabiesi declined, and now Kabiesi sponsored the trip worth $30,000 each. That is for Olori Naomi. Now, whether this is what it cost each and every one of those women that went on that trip, I don't know. If it was the money that Kabiesi gave to Olori Naomi, I do not know. I don't know, but I only know that they said that Kabiesi had sponsored this trip with $30,000. So Ebony felt really bad and decided, to go and meet Ooni of Ife's father, to have this discussion with Ooni of Ife's father. Maybe, just maybe, the man will be able to talk to Kabiesi. But to her greatest disappointment, she didn't know that Ooni of Ife's father has had it up to here with Ebony. They said a kind of slamming. The way Ooni of Ife's father treated Ebony was terrible. That, in fact, Ooni of Ife's father was very, very upset with Ebony. As in, they said he asked Ebony to get out and leave immediately. Now, why does Ebony feel the right to bring this to him now? Now, why will Ebony not take this to the family? Because she is always taking these issues to the family. Apparently, she feels like maybe the family, can, drag Kabiesi by force to marry her and treat her fine by force. Every other thing she's taken to the family. The family are standing and saying that Kabiyesi cannot send anybody out. Kabiyesi cannot remove immunity from Ebony. Kabiyesi cannot do this. Kabiyesi cannot do that. So it's almost as if Kabiyesi, the family are the ones marrying Ebony, not Kabiyesi. And so Paropo told her to take this same matter to Kabiyesi and to their family. Let their family carry it and go and meet Kabiyesi. Let them go and force Kabiyesi to do what he doesn't want to do. Since because Kabiyesi married them now, married Ebony now, Kabiyesi has married all of them. They will come to the palace, they'll say whatever they want to say. They will do. Those 8-day people who came and insisted that that staff was not the correct staff, they are all coming from them. That their family has a Sinede road. Those diviners are all coming from them. So Pa say, why are you bringing it to me? Take it back to them. Yes, take it to them. Let them do what they know how to do best. Argue, fight. Try to control Kabiyesi because they have forgotten that he is Ooni Risha. That Ebony cried the entire time. I'm going to bring you more update too. Do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.